If you're currently learning to drive and you're struggling with it and you're thinking, I'm never going to get this, listen to Iris's inspiring story.
So we are just on the way back. It's Monday morning. We're just on the way back from a 10:14 test. As you can see, it's been a bit wet from a sunny lesson when we picked the student up before. Anyway, we've got Iris in the car. I think Iris, well, let's just talk a little bit about Iris first, and I'm going to tell you her very inspiring story. So first of all, Iris, how old are you?
I'm 18.
And just tell them a little bit about you.
I'm going to uni September the 15th to
Right.
Fashion Retail Academy.
Right, brilliant.
Just finished my diploma, got a distinction,
Perfect.
and just passed my test.
Yay! So she's just passed her test, first time, with just one minor
Yep.
driving fault, okay? And the reason I want to have a chat with Iris and tell you a little bit about her is because Iris has definitely not found learning to drive natural.
No.
She, when we first took her out, couldn't steer in a straight line. Would I be correct in saying that?
Yes.
Don't even think about sticking a bend in. Don't even think about trying to do a junction and do gears at the same time. So we were constantly trying to work on we had to think outside the box.
Yeah.
We even went into a very quiet car park, didn't we?
Yeah.
We put it into first gear, we just moved off. I said, you don't need to do anything.
Round and
round and
round.
round, just practice the steering. Then we'd go back out onto the road and it would all go to bits again. Then we'd come back into the car park, do it again. But basically, from all her hard work and persistence, because a lot of people most probably would have lost all, they would have wanted to have given up. I did plant a seed about the automatic because once we'd done quite a lot of hours and it didn't look like it was maybe going to be a quick job, but we stuck at it, or you stuck at it, and worked really hard, and here you are now, going back from a driving test first time, and just had one minor for a selection of gear. That's all it was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So what was it like? How did you feel when you were really
I just thought I was never going to learn. I thought it was going to go on and on and on and on and on. It did feel like that at one point. It was going on and on and on. I was just scared, pretty much, a bit nervous.
And I think that a lot of the stuff at the beginning we were teaching it very parrot fashion, but just to try to get it until eventually then it just started to click. And I think most probably the changing point for you was when you bought your own car. So you bought your own car. You're very fortunate because you've got a very patient dad that has taken you out absolutely loads. And I think your dad needs to be bought a beer tonight because he definitely has put his shift in with getting that right, hasn't he? So what do you think mostly made the difference of having the car to be able to practice in between the lessons? How do you think that most probably benefited you?
I think facing it without, it's a bit more, you think a bit more in your own car because you haven't got the dual controls and all that, and I think it's just, I don't know how to explain it, but just facing it by you're basically driving by yourself, so it just feels like a bit like just facing it on your own.
So your dad would be picking you up on certain things, but say like maybe he wouldn't have been picking you up on things quite as much as I would. And like you say, you know that the only thing that your dad's got in the car to help you is the handbrake. Now obviously you didn't go out when you couldn't steer. You didn't go out in your car until you got to that particular point, didn't you? So obviously another thing, do you think it helps that you don't go from one week to the next without having any practice? You get that private practice
in the middle.
So is there anything in particular, apart from steering the car and changing the gears, which we had at the beginning, is there anything in particular that you found with the driving?
I think hesitation, knowing when to go, turning right. I think that's when towards the end, but that's where I struggled with the most.
Okay. So obviously getting a balance of not being hesitant but not going when you shouldn't be going,
Yeah.
choosing that. And we obviously worked on that a lot, didn't we,
Yeah.
with regards to the roundabouts and things like that. And it literally is, the more you go out in the car, the better you get. So obviously some people don't have that advantage of that
No.
private car. So how is this now going to change your life, having this full licence?
It's going to change it quite a lot, but I'm still scared to go out by myself in my own car.
Well, I normally say to people, obviously you're now a full licence holder and
Yeah.
your car is insured for you being a learner, so you
Yeah.
can't go and drive that just yet.
Yeah, no, my
You're
mum
legal to
changed
drive
it.
now,
Yeah.
but the insurance needs to be changed.
Yeah.
I normally say to people, get out and go round the block, even if
Yeah.
it's just round the block, on your own,
On my own, yeah.
ASAP, because I think that is a big battle with some people. Some people just go
I think I'm just going to go through the village
yeah,
today,
just
and
round
that's
that way.
it.
Just
Yeah.
for your little drop, and then the more and more you keep going out, I mean, it's going to make it easier for going for your little job that you've got
Yeah.
outside of studying, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not relying on lifts.
Yes.
And things like that. So if somebody's listening to this that is really struggling with the steering and the gears, what would you say to them?
Don't give up. Keep on going, because it does. You do get it, and some people don't, but you do get it. Just if people just learn a bit more slowly than others.
And it doesn't matter how long
Yeah.
it takes, because you're coming back from your test with a first time pass, and
Yeah.
you did mention the other day that you had a family member that had taken three
yeah.
to go up. So yeah, it was a longer trip maybe to get there, but you did get it in the end, and you're coming back with a first time pass minor, which I think is
I can't believe it.
I think your story is very inspiring, and I will be telling lots of my students that struggle in years to come to listen to this story, because it just does show that you can get it in the end. So well done, and good luck at uni.
Oh, I can't believe it. I actually can't believe I passed.
I can.
I'm going to prank my parents that I didn't. I'm going to go in and hide this and prank them that I didn't.
That's cruel. That's cruel.
I just love her inspiring story, and I hope if you're listening to this and you're somebody that's struggling, that it will inspire you just to keep going. Iris definitely benefited from having private practice, and you might like to get added onto a family member's insurance, but you're finding it costly. Take a look at the link in the bio below, which shows you insurance policies that insure just you rather than you being added onto somebody else's annual cover. It's a cost-effective way of getting learner driver insurance, and you can take them out for literally just 1 month. To hear more stories about people's learner driver journey, or to look at detailed videos to help you along yours, like and subscribe.